Contrary to popular belief, Project Zomboid has zombies. If you scroll all the way down to my very first video on this channel, you'll find that it's me playing the game with 16 times as many zomboids as usual. I decided to try this challenge out again. Clearly because I want to try it, not because I'm unoriginal or running out of ideas. No, it couldn't possibly be that. Anyways, here's what happened when I tried to play with 16 times population again. Hello there. Welcome to my house. I know it's not much, but it doesn't matter. I won't be staying here for long anyways. You see, if there's any time to get moving to find a base spot, it would be now. I know what you're already thinking.
Sure babies, that doesn't even look like 16x population.
That's literally what I was going to talk about. So as I was saying, even though it's set to maximum population, the peak day is said to actually be day 2, meaning I get a tiny amount of prep time just to find somewhere to stay without a ton of zombies swarming me. Believe it or not, I picked the most popular base spot in Riverside, the bar. It needs some cleaning up, but it will soon be a fortress. And we're done. Anyways, I needed something to sleep on, so I quickly borrowed a tent from this shop. Surely they won't mind. After quickly breaking down just about every piece of furniture in this building, I started barricading the windows a little bit. After all, the zombie numbers are only going to increase from now, so I'd rather not have them getting in while I'm sleeping. Now that it's day 2, I continue to clean up the area. Always make sure to keep your corpses outside, or else you can get really sick just by standing near them. Not that I own any corpses, of course. As you can see, I've been busy pilfering the local area for any food I could find. I was intending on going long play with this playthrough, so it made sense to pick just about all the food I could find. Being a loot goblin though, I'm of course not satisfied. So I quickly head out to a neighborhood to look for things I might need. Maybe furniture or recipe books. Not finding anything of value there, I start making my way towards the hardware store. It's going to have a lot of the things I'll need to reinforce the bar into an actual fortress. But hey, while I'm here, I might as well stop by these stores. The sports shop is most certainly going to have a couple of weapons I can use. Alright, we have weapons, but we also have company, which isn't very good. I don't want to fight them in here in case I get attacked from behind. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering why I was using the crowbar, even though I have a pretty low fitness character. Well, it's a long story. Here's how it all began. Yeah, as it turns out, my character is gonna need to train a lot more if I want to take on these zombies with just melee weapons. For now, I'll retreat to my base to recover. As it turns out, the Homeowners Association had followed me all the way over here. Thankfully, I was ready to fight them off now. Well, that was easy. As we saw in the previous clips, my character has pretty garbage stats when it comes to fitness. I'm gonna need to start working out if I want to be able to resist these long-term fights. My character does this whenever I'm sitting down. I have absolutely no idea what causes this. Also, here's me trying to get a good thumbnail shot before I quit. Here's an unlocked car. Too bad I don't do anything with it. As you can see, we can now really start noticing the increased zombie amounts. In the end, all I was doing was trying to get back here. I wanted to loot the sports store, but there was still some company we had to deal with. Alright, so maybe we won't be getting into the hardware store that easily. Thankfully, I've got an idea. For those of you who don't know, the strongest item in the game can be crafted easily with only bourbon and a cloth, that being the Molotov cocktail. I should mention that a solid 70% of this recording is just me walking around in a circle here. The sun has literally set and I'm still waiting for them to die. That's how many zombies were walking around here. In fact, even after they stopped burning, there were still a bunch of zombies following me, so I tried losing them in this little office thing. In the end, I still didn't get enough time to actually take anything from the store and had to retreat for today. As it seems, I had gotten sick from walking outside in the rain. No worries though, it's nothing I couldn't cure easily just by resting a little bit. Of course, the next day I headed straight back outside. And unfortunately, the zombies had babies overnight, so it was back to being basically just like yesterday. While I'm at it, I might as well try and burn down all of this and any zombies in these streets. It's not like I'm gonna be using the loot from any of these stores. Yeah, I've been playing for 700 hours and I still have no clue what these are. It's been like 3 days and we're almost at 1,000 kills already. After another solid 15 minutes of walking around in circles, I can finally check out the tool store in peace. Of course, I took anything that I knew was a weapon or that I thought I could turn into a weapon. With my inventory practically full of loot now, I could finally go back home in peace. As you can see, I'm just getting some logs so that I can fortify our base even more. I've got no idea what that sound was, but I'm assuming it's a military helicopter flying overhead killing some zombies. Pretty good for us. Since we had some extra planks, I placed down some fences here. In the end, my idea is to turn this into a fortress. And if I'm not gonna have an exterior wall just yet, I'll at least have some fences. While in my base, I might as well craft myself some upgraded weapons. These are gonna be really useful against all the zombies I'm gonna have to kill. As you can see, I've already figured out what's going to be my thumbnail shot. As you can see, I'm looking through a lot of these recipes because I actually want to make these. I rarely get to use the scrap weapons. Well, weapons. So I wanted to change that up with this run. Another day, another dollar. Or in this case, another 1,500 casualties added to my kill count. And while I could keep going because I still have quite a lot of footage for this run, in fact, I just made 2 Molotov cocktails. I think you know what that means. Well, I could continue, but honestly, this video is getting pretty long as is. So for the time being, that's gonna be everything.